What's up guys, it's the Vapingbeardsman here, and it is now time for January 2015's vlog. I've got a lot of stuff coming up in this vlog, such as talking to you about my Christmas, talking about the reviewer's queue, talking about New Year, the Aspire Atlantis, King's Crown Fight Your Fate, the Vloggingbeardsman, Dodo boxes, and last and final thing we'll talk about today will be 2014 highlights for myself. So first of all, kick it off with Christmas. Christmas was really good. I really had good fun in Christmas. I was vaping Christmas time. I was vaping on some Suicide Bunny, the original bunny, and I was vaping that on the Black Tobe Atty with a chuff enough top cap on the IPV-V2, and I vaped that all day and it was absolutely fine. Let's just quick. I'm trying to do a wee diversion here. I'm going to talk about the original bunny from Suicide Bunny. When I purchased that e-liquid, I was expecting something a lot different from what I got. I was expecting more of a creamy note. I was expecting more of like a Suicide Bunny flavour. That was not the case in this one, unfortunately. It tasted kind of like a burnt custard for me. I don't know if maybe the juice I got was a bad one. I'm not entirely sure. It was nice, it was vapeable, and I vaped it and I enjoyed it, but it wasn't what I expected from Suicide Bunny. So, Pip, if you're watching, which the unlikelihood is that you are, I'm sorry to tell you, but that was not one for me. Although, Pip, your King's Crown Fight Your Fate is the Mutt's Nuts, is the Bee's Knees, is the Coo's Nipples, it is the shit. So that's what I vaped on Christmas. Christmas was good. I gave a lot of gifts, I received a lot of gifts, I had fun, chilled out with the family, played some games, ate some great food. It was fucking awesome. It was so good. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna open a cider. Some cider. What I've noticed is King's Crown Fight Your Fate pairs really well with some of this. It's Stella Cider Raspberry Bliss. Oh, it's so good. There you go, get the cap off. Gotta peel that bit off, can't drink it with that on. Ching ching. Right, let's move about Christmas. Let's talk about the reviewer's queue. For you who don't know what the reviewer's queue is, I'm going to break it down for you. Just so you know, this is not an advertisement. I'm not advertising the reviewer's queue. I'm not in the reviewer's queue. I just watch it and I severely enjoy it. It's so good. Right, so the reviewer's queue. If you want to strip back all the glory from it and tell you what it is, it's a bunch of reviewers, bunch of vape reviewers that get together all in one sort of chat room, as you like, and just talk nonsense, talk about vape, talk about everything. It's just basically, I'm trying to think of one word to describe it. It's basically just a massive banter sesh. It's just, there's that word banter being chucked out there, banter. It's basically just a massive get together for vape reviewers, and they just get together and they just talk a lot of shit, basically. It's so entertaining, it's really good. I watched the first one, which was 2 weeks ago. I'm pretty sure they're doing it, I think they're going to do it every 2 weeks, every week or so. Don't quote me on it, I'm not entirely sure. I've just subscribed to the channel and I'm just watching it. I've still got, I think it is every 2 weeks. Yeah, it is every 2 weeks, because the first one was posted 2 weeks ago, their second one was posted 2 days ago, so that's about 2 weeks. It's really good. You've got the likes of, you've got your reviewers like Grim was in it, Grim Green was in there, Abby Vapes was in there, Suck My Mod, Nathan Vapes, Vape Me Twisted. All your good big time reviewers were in there. Pardon me. They were all there. And it was just so much fun to watch. The entertainment's really well. Like, it's like one of those things that I jump on to watch and I thought, maybe just have a few toots, watch this for about 5-10 minutes, see what happens. But I actually watched the whole duration of the first episode. It was that good. It was really fun to watch actually, because the first one that I watched, Twisted's camera had something happen with that, and it was fun. I'm not going to give anything away. I'm not going to tell you anything about the actual individual episodes because you guys can jump across and watch them for yourselves, but it was so good. It was fun to watch, man. It was really, really, really fun to watch. It was it was just really good. I'm trying not to give it away. I don't want to tell you guys it actually happened because then that'll give the whole thing away, but it was really, really entertaining and really fun to watch, and it was just awesome. Rightio, so the next subject I'm going to talk about New Year. So happy New Year everybody, it is now 2015, it's going to be a glorious year. January is now here, we are all vaping, and I think the 2015 is going to be a massive year for the vape industry, massive year for the vapor, massive industry for smokers coming across the vaping, massive industry. I just think it's going to go insane. I think it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger as time goes on in this year. So it's a new year, it's 2015 now. Happy New Year to everybody, Happy New Year to all you beautiful faces that are watching. What did I get up to New Year? Well, I travelled to my family, well, my nan's house in Stranraer. Me and SJ and Duke went across. You would have got that on my last video that I posted. That was the day we were heading up. So we got up there, we chilled out, we spent New Year, we had a couple of drinks, brought in the New Year with some family and friends. Brought in the New Year with some family and friends, and it was all good. What I vaped when I was up there was, of course, this setup here, IPv2, Aspire, Atlantis, and Fight Your Fate from King's Crown. Beautiful. I mean, this might sound so bizarre, but see, drinking Jack Daniels and Coke and vaping on King's Crown, it's such a pain in it. It just goes so well. It matches really, 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 really well. You take a toot, you take a drink. It was just awesome. So that was New Year. New Year was good, had fun. I might, in fact I will, yeah. Here's a video of New Year. Here's a video, I'm just going to put a video up now of what we were like on New Year. So that's what it was like when me and Sarah, oh me and SJ, sorry, my big brother and that, were out at a club at New Year. It was chaotic, it was insane. I was just sitting there chucking clouds in this bar, and it was just so good. So yeah, there we go. It's all there, man, it's up there. So that was New Year. So I'm going to move on to my next topic, which is the Aspire Atlantis. Now I'm not going to do a big review, I'm going to talk briefly. I spoke about this briefly in my last video, but I think there's still some things to be said about it. This thing here, the Aspire Atlantis. Like I said in my last video, this thing is stellar. This thing chucks clouds, this thing tastes amazing. The pros and the cons. The cons, it sucks your juice like crazy. You fill it, it's gone. You fill it, it's gone. You have to keep filling this thing so many times because it's only a 2 ml tank. They need to improve it. They need to bring it so it's bigger. But then again, it won't look as cool, I don't think. But it needs to be bigger. The tank needs to be... The vape production is freaking awesome. The flavour is awesome. Everything about it is awesome except the size of the tank. I mean, it just gurgles juice. Not gurgles, guzzles. It just takes all the juice. Literally, you fill it, it's gone within an hour or so. If you vape like me, I chain vape, I vape so much. It's literally just gone. Like, seriously, I had to fill this thing up so many times. That is the only con I can think about. The only con I can really think about is the fact that the tank is just so small. Everybody has said this. All the reviewers, everybody that's reviewed this, everybody I've spoken to about this has already had it, says that their main issue is the fact that the tank is just 2 ml. Now, weighing up my things here, is it a big thing? yeah, it kind of is a big thing for me. It's not put me off it because obviously I'm still using it, but you really could do with making the tank bigger. One more thing that I want to point out quickly, just very briefly, is I was watching Matt's review on Suck My Mod. I'll drop the link below so you can go watch them. But when I watched his review, he pointed out something, that sometimes the coils that you buy for it, once you screw it into the base, when you screw on your top part, sometimes they don't align. I don't know if you're not gonna be able to see that, but basically on your coil you've got big beefy ass coils, and you've got 4 juice channels to go in there, big holes drilled out for the juice to go in, and then you've also got little cutout parts on your top base. So when you screw that in, they should sit perfectly aligned on here, but these coils don't. So what you've got to do is you've got to just slacken off a tiny bit, just so them juice channels are open wide up. Otherwise, half your juice channel is going to be soaked, the other side of your juice channel is going to be dry, and that's where you get dry burns from, and it tastes horrible. So what am I doing with my hand? What is this? Anyway, this is awesome. The juice channels, we need to sort that out with the coil, and the 2mm tank needs fixed, but apart from that it is awesome. Let's take two at time. Rightio, so that's the Atlantis out the window. Next thing on my firing line is King's Crown Fight Your Fate. This juice is a strawberry lemonade, and by God is it a strawberry lemonade. Now, this actually came to be very fucking addictive. Excuse my cursing language there, but fuck me. I've just ordered another 2 fucking bottles of this stuff. I ordered my first bottle, vaped it in a day. So I ordered 2 more bottles to get me through New Year and the weekend. I had to order another 2 bottles last night because it's so damn good. I don't know whether it's because this tank soaks it all up all the time, or if I'm just vaping too much, or if it's just so damn good. It's just, it's just awesome. It just tastes amazing. Strawberry lemonade. Now, I'm not going to do a juice review on this. In fact, I might do a juice review on this. I don't know, because I've spoke about it twice in 2 different videos. Anyway, this is not a juice review, but this tastes amazing. $16.99 from Vape Club, vapeclub.co.uk. And it's quite expensive for a 30ml bottle of e-liquid, but it comes from the same maker as Suicide Bunny, which is Pip the Bunny. And it tastes amazing. Strawberry lemonade and strawberry, whatever way you want to say it, that's the way it goes. It just tastes amazing. It's just so good. I mean, it's got cool artwork on there as well, and of course you've got it's kind of similar to the Suicide Bunny gel stamp, and it says King's Crown. It's just so good. $16.99 from Vape Club, vapeclub.co.uk. A link will be in the description below. That's all I'm going to say about it, is that it's so good. This has been my pairing with the Atlantis and this joined together on the IPV. It has just been heaven. It has been, you know that time where you buy your first mod and you get your first like dual coil tank, and you put in some nice juice that you love, and you take your first proper toot, like, and you get that feeling of like, oh, it's like orgasmic sensation, and you just feel so damn fucking awesome. That's what I get every single time I vape on this. It just makes me feel as if it's my first vape all the time I vape. I'm gonna go again. Every time I vape, it just feels like it's my first draw of a vape. It's just awesome. So before I start rambling on more about this, that is King's Crown Fight Your Fate Strawberry Lemonade for the 40,000th time. Rightio, next thing on my to-do list is the Vlogging Beardsman. Now, the Vlogging Beardsman is the Vaping Beardsman, and the Vaping Beardsman is the Vlogging Beardsman, and that is myself. I've opened up a second channel. Now, so far on that channel, I've got 1 video, and that's for me and SJ do a Christmas song challenge, and it's kind of cool to watch. It's a fun video. Now, my main aim for the Vlogging Beardsman is to do less serious, more funny things like daily vlogs, challenge videos, stuff like that. It's just to open up a different area of YouTube for me. So obviously you've got the Vaping Beardsman, where I talk about vape gear all the time, and I'm talking about tanks, cartomizers, clearomizers, different types of juice, mods, reviews, monthly vlogs like this, so on and so forth, and etc, etc, etc. On the Thevloggingbeardsman I'm going to be doing stuff a little bit more, less serious and less vapey. So it's going to be stuff like what's been on the news recently. So say a big story's happened, like for talking's sake, the tragedy that happened in Glasgow, there'll be my response for that. Things like, I don't know, just everyday things, challenges, etc. So it's on my channel, so you'll see it down at the right hand side of my channel. Give it a click, give it a watch. If it's for you, subscribe. If it's not, subscribe. It's just for the kind-hearted, and it's just for the less serious side of me, really. So that's the Thevloggingbeardsman. There is only one video up on that channel now, but it is a work in progress. Like I said, it took time. So, the next thing on my list is dodo boxes. What is a dodo box? Well, I'm going to tell you. So here in the UK we have such a thing called a dodo box, and basically what it is to stop or to sort of clamp down on vaping restrictions in the EU. Now, every time you sign it, you have to put down your name, your date of birth, and your address where you live. And what happens is all these get collaborated into one box, and the box gets shipped away to the headquarters, and it gets counted, and then when we get a certain amount, it gets sent away to the government, and then the government then have real people like me and you, real people, real guys, real women, real guys. I was going to say real kids there, but obviously they can't vape. So it gets sent away, and then what happens then is they collaborate them all together, they get all these real people's opinions and views on vaping, and then we try and stop them from banning it. We try and stop them from restricting our mods, things like this. And then obviously in 2016 is when the government have to come out in the UK and say, look, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, but you can still do this, etc, etc, etc. But this is to stop them doing things like you can't vape indoors, and you can't have mods that are over 15 watts, and you can't have sub-ohm tanks, it's dangerous, and blah 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 blah. This is to kind of persuade them and get their mindset on the fact that vaping does stop you from smoking, vaping does take you away from the icky sticks, and it's really a good thing to do. I mean, obviously if you're a non-smoker, we don't encourage you to start vaping, obviously, because nicotine's involved and it can encourage an addiction. But if you're a smoker, for God's sake, man, get yourself a vape and just vape away. I mean, PG, VG, nicotine and flavouring, and it's all food grade fucking ingredients. I mean, come on, it's not fucking rocket science, man, you know what I mean? It's like you've got, in cigarettes, you've got like 3,500, 4,000 fucking chemicals in there, carcinogens, rat poison, fucking carcinogenics, all this shit. It's like, come on, put your head on, man. Vape. Vaping saves lives. I think. I hope it does. So yeah, that's the dodo boxes. So if you're in your local vape shop, or you're in it, or if you're in just like a general store and you see a dodo box, please, 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 please take the time out. Fill it out with your name, your address, your date of birth, etc. It takes 2 seconds. It takes 2 seconds to do. You just fold it in half, pop it in the box, and then whoever's working the shop at the time will collect them all together at the end of the day, and they'll send them away to get them counted and verified. But really, if you see one of these boxes, please do not hesitate to just stick your name down. Just get it out there, and yeah, just do your bit for the community, man. I mean, I've not came across one vapor that's not happy to help other vapors. You know what I mean? And also, while I'm on this topic, I think it's necessary for me to mention the amount of name calling and bullshitting that's happening in the vaping community at the moment. I don't know what's happened. It's only been like the last 6 months that it's happened. Hashtag rant, but it's happening, man. I mean, you jump on sites like Cloud Chasers on Facebook, you jump on like Example Box members only and things like this, and you've got people killing people, not killing, but slaying people all the time. I mean, I recently posted an image of me with my vape and playing Destiny, and then boom, you've got like guys jumping in making people feel like shit, saying, oh, you can't game because you game in a console, you've got to be a PC gamer, this, that, and the next thing. Bullshit! You know what I mean? We're in this community as a whole, we need to help each other, we need to be friendly with each other, we need to just nudge each other through this journey of vaping, man. And it's like, you can't just You can't just victimise somebody because they don't have the same thing as you. Like, I jumped on another site recently and I seen that some guy had posted a picture of his Eagle battery and his C4 and he's like, boom, 2 weeks vaping, so happy, such and such and such and such. And then straight away some guy crashed in on him and he was like, look, if you're going to vape right, get yourself a fucking mech mod and RDA and vape properly. Some people just don't want to do that. Some people are not happy with their battery safety, building their own coils. Some people like small little devices, whether it's a little lookalike e-cig or a big ass mod or whatever, as long as they're not smoking, that's the main thing. So if you see a vapor, please do not take the piss, please do not jump on them and make them feel like we're a bad community, because we're not a bad community, guys. We're a really, really good community. So again, if you see a doodle box, fill it in. If you see another vapor, just be friendly and be kind and help them on their journey. And that's my rant over. I'm finished ranting. I'm not going to rant anymore. Finished ranting. I'm going to take a sip of cider, going to take a toot, and we're going to stop all this ranting because I don't like ranting. So that brings me on to my last topic of the night, and that is 2014 highlights from myself. So I'm just going to take it away and I'm just going to let you guys see some of the funny bits, some of the highlights of my year of vaping. So enjoy. With a vengeance, doing lots of hot and sexy reviews. Me as a guy, sort of video blogging my days. What's going on out there? It's your boy, the Vaping Beardsman. Get it off, get it off. Fucking hell. That's what these fucking things do. You don't sound like this. You shut up, you're putting that on. I'm being genuinely serious, my throat's sore. Advertising that shit. So that was my highlights of 2014. They were little outtakes, snippets and such of what I've done in the year on my YouTube channel and things like that. So another thing I want to point out quickly is that logo on my mod here. This is not my logo. A couple of people have Facebook messaged me and they've been like, look dude, change your logo again, such and such. This logo is for Beard Brand. It's a beard care product for the Urban Beardsman. That is what it is. That's exactly what that logo is. It's Beard Brand, and you can check Beard Brand out on Facebook. Link will be below as well. So guys, that has been my vlog for this month. It's actually been for like December time and such, but this has been my January vlog. I'll see you guys again next Sunday for another video. Like I said, uploading every Sunday now, guys. So thank you guys for watching again. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for helping me out in the last year. I really truly do appreciate it. Thanks for taking the time out and watching my videos. And as always guys, let's vape on. Look at the vapor production. Look at the frickin' vapor production, man. This thing's just chucking clouds.